This video, I'm gonna just talk about why I chose this car, a M240, over a FK8 Civic Type R. Alright, so yeah, pretty much I'm gonna be doing a quick little video about why I chose this car over a Type R, FK8 Civic Type R. I was, man, when I was looking for cars, I had a Golf R, Volkswagen Golf R, and it was probably the most headache of a car you could ever imagine. Like, the low pressure fuel pump went out on me twice, car died on me on the highway, needed a new gas tank, needed charcoal canisters, needed a bunch of stuff. That car was a headache. So I had to get out of that thing. And I was looking originally for a Type R, but it was, I mean, every time I tried to go look at one, go test drive one, it was like, one time somebody else was signing for the car when I got there. There was another time the car sold the day before I was supposed to go look at it. I ended up not putting a deposit on it like the guy who was trying to convince me to, but I never put a deposit on it, whatever. Went to a dealership that had one. It was about 2.5 hours away. Went to go look at it, got there, and I can't remember if the car sold when I got there or if like it was already off the lot. Something happened where I couldn't even see the car. But then I seen this car just on the other side of the lot. Seen this car and I was like, I'm gonna need that. So I test drove this and I was like, I was sold. I was sold on this like immediately. I was in the car for maybe 2 minutes, and I was sold. And I even went and looked at like a limited edition, the yellow Type R, same engine, same specs and everything. Guy was really trying to sell me on it, but no, I went to go look at that yellow limited edition Type R. The price was insane, but I ended up not doing it. Test drove it. It was just not what it was hyped up to be, honestly. For a little bit, this Type R's had so much hype around them, but it was not as hyped up. And then being front wheel drive, that was very not fun either to drive around. It was good for like a track, but I don't ever go to a track. So I saw this and I knew nothing about this car, like not a single thing about this car. I didn't know what kind of engine it had. I didn't know. For all I knew, this car could have had a damn 2-cylinder in it, and I would have left a lot with it because I was just sold on how it looked. But you know, after doing research and after getting the car, you know, I didn't know it had the same engine as the new Supras and the M340s, all that. I had no clue. But after I got the car, did a bunch of research, then I really found out what this car was about. Yeah, I really found out what this car was about, and it was like, man, I fell in love with this car even more. Now, my only complaint with this car, my only complaint with this car is that it's very small. Of course, it's a 240, it's a coupe, it's a two-door, but it's just very, very small. It's very like unpractical. So if I want to have friends or something in the car, it's like it's almost impossible for 4 people to sit in here comfortably. So I think that's really my only complaint with this car. Other than that, this car is like, I mean, it's great. I'm sure if you're watching the video, you've probably already seen all the hype around all these, the B58 and all that. It is, I mean, it's it's a damn engine, to say the least. But yeah, it is like, I mean, right now I'm on a stage 2 tune, on a stage 3 transmission tune, got a downpipe, intake, fuel pump, resonator delete, so I'm straight piped essentially all the way into the back box. I got the big muffler still there, but I'm thinking about chopping that off pretty soon. Maybe going straight pipe. My only issue with that is I don't want too much drone in the car to where it's like you can't even think because of how loud it is inside the car. That's the last thing I want to do. But yeah, man, this car's been great. But again, the Type R's are, you know, great cars, but again, being front wheel drive, and it's only a little 4-cylinder. It's not really too much you could do out of it. Just like, I mean, with this, it's, you know, right now I'm sitting, if I run E85, I think on 93, which is what I'm running right now, I'm probably closer to 440, 450 to the wheel. But on E85, I can probably get closer to 500 on the stock turbo. But the Type R is just like, I think with a downpipe and an intake and all that stuff, I think you're really only sitting at maybe 400 horsepower base, base horsepower. So that's not even to the wheel. So it's just two completely different cars, but two completely different uses for different cars. So yeah, it was interesting. But now having the car, it's again, it's just so much fun. I feel like I'm repeating myself, but it's just a lot of fun, man. It is rear-wheel drive. It's not all-wheel drive. If I would have, again, known more and done more research, I probably would have gotten the all-wheel drive. I didn't know that was a thing. But it's a lot of fun, to say the least. It's been great. This thing pulls and pulls and pulls. I'll do a little pull onto the highway. But now this car is like, I mean, granted it's automatic, but shit, this thing shifts like a freaking animal. Shifts so quick. That's something a manual car could never shift as quick as this thing does. And all I did was throw in a downpipe, a couple tunes, and it's like, you wouldn't even believe. It's not too much wind coming in from this dang sunroof. Yeah, it was just a quick little video. I think my next video I'll try and do some launch control pulls. Do some launch control. It is rear wheel drive, so I'll probably spin. I do got some stickier tires on here, but they only get so much grip. I don't have drag radials or nothing. But yeah, my next video, try and get a couple, maybe I'll just get like a little compilation of pulls. Or maybe I'll do a new straight pipe. I got an appointment on Tuesday at an exhaust shop to see how much they're gonna charge me, or how much they're willing to do this job for. See if I straight pipe it or not. Put it in sport, transmission in sport. From this light. End the video there, man. Again, stick around for the next ones. I got a couple of videos in mind, man. Probably do an exhaust video next, exhaust setup, so you can see what's going on before I chop off this muffler.